but it's fall. But we out here. And I wasn't even planning on doing no stream on no channels tonight. Just gonna catch up on some videos to get ahead. It's gonna be a busy week. But I seen this JMO story. So I had to read it for myself. I read it. Some conflicting reports here. Um, we can't even do corrupt police work in Detroit right no more. Let me say that. They can't even do corrupt police work no more. And you know, and one thing I say about a lot of police officers, man, and I ain't really just talking about DPD, even though I got the worst luck in the world with DPD, to be honest. Like, the worst. But a lot of police officers, and I got homies that's police officers, but a lot of them dudes be beta males, bro. They don't be men's. They not a man's man. I done met some really cool cops too. Like, if you ain't being combative, you cool, they cool. So I will say that, you know. So usually if you cool, they cool. So I can always funk sway with that, you know. But my thing is this. It's just too many of them. Like for a dude to really hang around me, for real, I don't hang around dudes. You gotta be a man's man. Like, real talk, you gotta be in the sports, or you gotta be in the stocks, finances. You gotta be in the grown man shit. Like, I ain't with the bonding in the gym, soft, and like, you gotta go shoot some rounds of golf. You gotta go shoot the pistol. You gotta go hunting. Like, all that other beta male stuff. And I see a lot of dudes that's cops that was bullied. Just looking on the internet, and that's why, you know, they handle situations the way they. And I'm saying this for a reason, right? And that's why they handle situations the way they handle. And with kids that was bullied, or a lot of cops that don't have social skills, they should be disqualified from being cops. If you was bullied, you soft, or you didn't have the social skills, you can't be a community. You can't work for the community. I don't agree with defunding the police, because everybody be like, yeah, F the police, and then when you need them. But I just really think, like, you should be a man's man to be a police officer. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, you should be a man's man. Right? Real talk. You should be, I can fix some shit with my hands, or, I can go kill a deer or some shit like that, at least. I can put a carburetor on the old school. But apparently one of the police officers didn't recognize Jameson Williams. Oh, come on. Can you drive? There we go. One of the police officers didn't recognize Jameson Williams. And like I said before, J-Mo pulled the, I play for the Lions and all this shit. I hate when niggas do that. Don't do that. I play for the Lions and I do this, I do that. Like, don't do that. So apparently, he was trying to get out now. If you're wondering what happened, it was a routine traffic stop on Connor and Jefferson. Like you as a dude that's getting money, why would you be on Jefferson and Connor? Why would any sane Detroiter be over there? Like, literally. I remember I had a homie, this like 2010, 11. His mama moved down on Jefferson in that area by Belle Isle. I remember they cut his license plate to steal his tag sticker. I'm like, dude, that's some shit they did in the 80s or the 70s. Who does that? Like, that's not a good area to be at. So apparently him and his brother was speeding. His brother was speeding, okay? I'm just gonna give you what I read from DetroitNews.com. His brother was speeding, right? J-Mo wasn't speeding, he was a passenger. His brother had a pistol under his seat, and J-Mo had a pistol under his seat, right? His brother's pistol was registered to him. This is all alleged. his brother pistol was registered to him, and you know the pistol on the JMO seat was not registered. Now, according to the body cam footage, which you can go look for yourself, JMO said JMO admitted to it being his pistol, right? After his brother tried to say it was his pistol, JMO said, "Nah, my gun, my case. I'ma fuck the bag up potentially for the family, right?" So, according to the cops, he didn't have the CPL license for the gun. Okay, this is where it gets interesting there, right? So he didn't have a license for the gun. All right. So he played there. I'm gonna play for the Lions. You don't know who I am. I'm J-Mo. The cop was like, I don't care F about none of that ish. Pookie, I'm take you to jail, right? So I guess they take him in. Allegedly, some calls is made to high-ranking people. They let J-Mo go. Long story short, they let him go. You know, now according to the Detroit Lions, J-Mo called and told him exactly what happened. Now this was 2 weeks prior, early October, before his suspension came down. So he told him what happened with the pistol or whatever, and his brother speeding up the street. Okay. So his lawyer released a statement. The lawyer basically said this, that the gun was registered. It was a registered pistol. Okay? It was a registered pistol by Jameson Williams. The lawyer said that. Now, according to the routine traffic stop, and he was a passenger in the car, the original cop said the pistol was not registered. You know, in Michigan, you can open carry. You can't open carry in Michigan without a gun being registered. Now, I don't know the protocols to open carry, but it is an open carry state. So, yeah, I don't know the particular protocol. But he wasn't speeding, his brother was speeding. They both had pistols under the car, in the car. When the cop asked if there was any guns in the car, his brother said, yeah, we got 2 pistols in the car. J-Mo excuse for having a pistol that, I don't know, allegedly one side said it was registered, another side it wasn't. The police said it wasn't registered. He said, it's my gun, my case, like he back on the block in St. Louis. And the cop basically, took him in, and he basically, said it wasn't registered. The lawyer turned around and said it was registered. Now DPD is opening an investigation on letting him slide and walk out of there with a slap on the wrist. They can't even do corruption right in DPD. So, would a league step in and go ham sandwich on J-Mo? Yes, Detroit. They don't want to see Detroit winning. They don't want to see Detroit up. But Rasheed Rice and Jordan Addison, which I got to do a video about him, they letting just due process play out. But usually, they let just due process play out as long as it ain't a DV incident, which you see the kicker for the Green Bay Packers. I say this all the time. Remember the kicker for the Green Bay Packers, McManus? I think his name Brandon McManus. They said that he put hands, feet, and toes on a Becky, and it came out not to be true. He didn't put hands, feet, and toes on Becky. They released him without evidence, and now he in Green Bay. He lost his job because a Becky lied, said he put hands, feet, and toes and elbows on him. And that's what I be telling y'all, man. Most domestic disturbances, women start them. You want to know how I know this? Look at the DV numbers amongst lesbian women across the board. Lesbian relationships go shorter than any other relationships out there. I was out in Vegas some years ago, and I was going out there for a few things, but somebody was getting married, and these 2 chicks that was out there that was affiliated through another person. I had met them before, because I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to kind of give one of them the 2-pump special, I ain't gonna cap. And, she like, so they get into it at, I think, the Astoria Hotel. So the stud get to put hands, feet, and toes on Keisha. She ended up going to jail, catching the case. But the CDC tells you that DV is higher amongst lesbian couples. Why do lesbians get divorced at a higher rate than even gay men marriages and relationships? DV and cheating. They cheat at the highest clip and they put their hands on each other at the highest clip. You can look up all these numbers yourself. You right? And that's why I be telling y'all, women get emotional and they be wanting to destroy you. They whole purpose is destroy y'all men. I'm telling y'all. That's what I be preaching on the Free Game 89 channel. Links in the description and the Patreon. So they don't mind fucking the bag up for everybody, even their kids, they self. When they emotional, they don't mind that. But nonetheless, at least it wasn't a DV incident. Because then they gonna put you on the commissioner exempt list. You're gonna use your career. And there's no penalty for the woman lying or retracting her statement. There's no penalty for it. You can't sue her because most women don't have nothing to sue for. You know? So, like I said before, the case, God gonna get some people in DPD in trouble. You know, and they can't even do corruption the right way. DPD can't get shit right. Can't protect you in Greek town, can't protect you in downtown, can't protect you in uptown. They gonna see me pull that nigga over. That's the nigga that was talking shit on YouTube. I don't live there no more. Don't listen to me. Let me stop playing with DPD. Yeah, that nigga, you gonna get that nigga when he come back to Detroit. I'ma get him. I'ma get him. I'm gonna put some crack in his car and a pistol. He going down. They gonna get your black ass, Django. They gonna get your stop. They gonna get your black ass, Django. You can't take care of the land down like that, Django. They gonna get your black ass. They gonna get your black ass, Django. Girl, you don't want nothing. Boy, people be calling about a whole bunch of nothing. Let me do this. When a motherfucker gonna call me? I got $1 million for you. When gonna call me something tangible? Hey, dog, I just hit a lick on the Cadillac. You want one? Nothing tangible. I got to drop on some stocks. Nothing tangible. I gotta give me some rich white friends. Shit. Man, niggas gonna be calling about nothing. Man. It's gonna be back after the Packer game or they extended. I don't know. You know, it's different rules for the Lions. Rasheed Rice, then he almost sent somebody to the upper room. He ain't get suspended. Jordan Addison got a DUI. He ain't suspended. He trying to get out of Minnesota. But you know, it's different rules for Detroit. They don't want to see Detroit win. That's why I did that video today talking about how national television ain't really like really speaking on the Lions. Y'all see the Lions beat the Titans and they really didn't speak on it. You see the Lions beat Minnesota. That was the best game on paper 2 weeks ago, and they didn't speak about it. Y'all notice that? They didn't get no real coverage on the Packers and Vikings. I mean the Vikings and the Lions, or the Lions and the Titans, how they beat the Titans. Yeah, they ain't getting no real coverage on that. They've been holding us all year, so you already know for him, it's gonna be an investigation on D. If anything, if I had to say the best case scenario, maybe nothing come out of this, but he got a lawyer now. So you go get a lawyer, it's something. So when you're dealing with gun cases, yeah, they can get thrown out. Yeah, you can. As soon as he plead, whatever the suspension is, if it's 4, if it's 6, it's 8, you're probably looking at a suspension starting next year. So if he plead to it, now if it was concealed or open carry or it was registered, there's nothing they really can do about it. Wasn't no liquor. And I didn't hear nothing about it smell like weed. But like I said before, you gotta surround yourself with better people. In my opinion, you know, you gotta understand. Like, I know people that be around the city. Some of the places he be at, bro, it's just a possibility of nothing good happening there. It's a high probability of nothing good gonna happen there. Like like Jefferson and Connor, for what, nigga? You got money. And it ain't nothing cute about niggas. Oh, he a hood nigga and he really Detroit nigga. Ain't nothing cute about that nigga. Grown. Motherfuckers is grown. Ain't nothing cool about being in the streets and being gang. I'm telling y'all, ain't nothing cool about it. Ain't nothing cool about still living in the hood. Listen, think about it. You be wanting to grow and build in your neighborhood, but your people don't let you. They steal from you, take from you, vandalize. Ain't nothing good in the hood. Now, if you want some Coney Island, send your brother to get Coney Island. Get y'all a little Nissan or a little Hyundai or a nice little regular car where y'all can go get food. You can go get weed in the car, whatever. Get a caravan. And y'all can just be done with it. But niggas really be wanting to prove that they hood. I'm in the street and I'm doing, man. I don't really understand that, and that's one of the biggest detrimentals to the black community. Hold on. That's one of the biggest detriments to the black community. Come here, Miles. Miles. That's one of the biggest detriments to the black. Miles. No. He just got a mind of his own. Come here, bro. He just got a mind, but that's one of the biggest. Like, people be thinking, oh man, I'm hood, man. I'm hood. It's a badge of honor, man. Ain't no damn badge of honor. You don't grow the hell up, bro. Lil Durk would have stopped being hood. He wouldn't be facing all that time. And even if he do beat it, that stress gonna take 10 years off his life. But a lot of times, man, we create our own problems. And that was a problem created by him. Speeding, brother speeding up Jefferson, doing dumb shit, dog. You gotta watch who you surround yourself with, because, you know, you could say, well, my brother put me in this position, or hanging around Jackie put me in this position, hanging around Bobby, but you allow for them to be around you. If they ain't going in the same direction, anybody that ain't on a legit path, or whatever path you choose to go, if you're gonna be a criminal, hang with criminals. Don't hang with law-abiding citizens, because if they get caught up with you, they gonna tell. You know, if you're gonna be, you know, a law-abiding citizen, hang with other law-abiding citizens. It make the most sense. Real talk. And that be my message to people. Hang with like-minded people. If you're a business-minded entrepreneur type person, hang around them type of people. But a lot of people that you surround yourself with, they put you in the position that you in. Whatever position you in is in probably because of the people you surround yourself with. And him, his brother speeding, you got the meal ticket in the car. A guy that can create generational wealth for your family. A guy that's already in enough fucking trouble with pets. We didn't even hear about what the performance enhancing drug was. They swept that under the rug. He got a suspension for gambling. Came in the league with an ACL problem. Of course, if the Lions cut him, somebody gonna take a flyer on him. He gonna ball out somewhere, get paid. But history shows us this is why the Lions did not want to take. This is why the Lions did not want to take troubled players. This is why a lot of people say they should have added another receiver. They should have added another receiver. They should have added another receiver. This is why. Because the unpredictability of Jameson Williams, and on top of that, the possible injury bug. At what point do you say, grow the fuck up? If I have money, I'm not about to be around y'all ninjas. You out your mind. You think I'm going on Schaefer and 6 Mile? That's my favorite Coney Island. But I'm not about to be around you ninjas. Absolutely not. I'm sending somebody else there to get my food. If it get cold, throw it in the air fryer, throw it in the oven, whatever you gotta do. But I gotta keep telling y'all, think about all the times you got in trouble or you got in the jam. A lot of times it was a nigga sending you on a mission. I remember I had a homie. Remember, what's that club? It's called Club Ice now. Or what it used to be. I don't know what it's called. What is that, Chicago and Greenfield? He like, let's go to Ice tonight. This was like when Black Ops 1 was out. I'm like, shit, I'm gonna sit at the crib and play Black Ops 1. So I'm saying, I ain't really tripping. It wasn't that I didn't have the money. I just didn't want to go. Nigga came back. Now I came back, like 2, 3, about 2 in the morning. Nigga came in like, dog, they was shooting at the club. And this nigga came back. They tell a story. I'm still playing Black Ops, chopping it up on the mic. He like, yeah, man, they was shooting at the club, bro, and woo, 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 woo. Man, this nigga called the police. The police tracked his phone. He had to go make a statement. We knew the niggas that was shooting. That's why I did not go. Listen to your spirit. So, putting people that be around you, they be putting you, like I said, be putting you in messed up predicaments, bro. A lot of times it don't be intentional at all. But that's why, man, I just ride my own wave, bro. But you can't, his brother, he said the right thing by taking a rap for a pistol. But my thing is, get your shit together as a grown person. A lot of y'all riding around with no license. If you get a ticket, go to court to fight it. You can accept responsibility, pay the ticket. If you can't pay the ticket, they put you on the payment plan. Most of y'all don't have license because y'all didn't go to court to fight the ticket. And back in back about 5-10 years ago, if the cop didn't show up, they threw the ticket out. So a lot of times, all y'all had to do was go out there, show up to court, throw the ticket out. Sometimes you wouldn't even have points if you just went to court, accepting responsibility. They would throw the ticket out. You know? So it's about being a fucking adult. Be an adult. You want to carry a pistol? Now, some statistics say a person that get caught with a pistol, that got a registered pistol, a CPL, they get in more trouble than they get in trouble with more people than people that got an unregistered pistol. So, and he told the police, I got a pistol because it's Detroit. You see where I'm living at? It's Detroit. Well, do the right thing and register the damn pistol. Do the right thing and register the damn pistol, sir. Be an adult. Y'all do the right thing. Get y'all license. Go to court and fight y'all tickets. Be an adult. Instead of gambling with the money or going to get Jordan, pay y'all motherfucking bills. Save some bread for a rainy day. Being a fucking adult. Now, if the pistol was right, maybe he didn't have the paperwork since he was a passenger for the gun. Maybe he got the paperwork out. So I mean, that's the only thing I could think of, because the lawyer now saying the gun was registered. This is why you don't, when they pick you up, this is why you don't say Nathan. You say, wait till my lawyer. You don't say Nathan. Anything that can implement you, you don't say Nathan at all. I'm for the line, man, I don't say nothing. But he becoming a bunch of trouble, bro. A bunch of trouble. A lot of talent, route running, speed and all that. But man, and just some of the predicaments that he put himself in, I don't understand what is black people's infatuation with the hood. I don't understand it. People working their whole life to get away from a place like that. And people want to feel like it's a badge of honor. Man, you better grow the fuck up. You better grow up. Ain't nothing good there for you. But people that want to see you fall. They don't want to see you succeed, bro. Ain't nothing there but people that want to see you fall. I remember Grant Hill put a whole bunch of basketball rims up in Detroit back in the day. They tore all them damn basketball rims down. Him and Fila put some rims up, and they tore it down. You can't build in the hood. Don't listen to what nobody else tell you. You can't save them people in the hood, bro. They don't want to be saved. I hate to tell you that. You can't say the hood. Them people in that community, they happily miserable. Let me say it again. They happily miserable. You got a lot of women. They got 4 babies by 3 different niggas, 5 babies by 5 different dudes. You seen all the stories. Don't think you can save it. Don't think you can mentor them kids. You can't do shit. Don't think you can play stepdaddy. You ain't gonna do nothing but lose at the end of the day. Make sure you got your paper right. Make sure, you know what Pimp C say? He said keep a pistol, fucking fight. Make sure you got your paperwork right. You protect yourself and you stay away from them niggas. That's my message. That's my message. You can't. I had to come to the realization that I used to do a lot of content. I be wanting to help, and still, that's in me. I be wanting to help black people, but you can't. You can't help nobody who don't want to help themselves. Come on, come on, my mouse. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Stop playing with me. Sorry, somebody else had their dogs. Good boy. But yeah, you can't save him. And with Jameson Williams, if his mentality don't change, the Lions might just have to think about cutting his ass. And it might be the best thing that ever happened for him. You know? The Lions may have to think about possibly cutting him. Remember Chris Carter kept getting in trouble and Buddy Ryan, Rex Ryan daddy had to cut him. He said that's the best thing that happened to him. Sometimes you gotta cut a nigga like that, bro. For him to understand. A lot of people gonna say, oh no, you can't do that, or you can't do, man. That might save his life, them cutting him. That might save his life. That might save his life. Because he don't get it. I done heard other stories about him being in the hood and people pulling him aside telling him he shouldn't be here and he need to get out the hood. You can't, a person with that mentality, only person that can save them is God. And when a brother like that, doing dumb shit like that, bro, crash out J-Mo. Crash out J-Mo. You got the meal ticket that can take the family out of here. He get that next big contract, what they paying receivers, he can be out of here. And I heard what Valenti said, I read it. And what's so funny is, a lot of these fans are just fans. That's the problem. They don't look at it as logical. You know what I'm saying? If you say something, like you could talk about the Pistons, where I'm like, K don't look like that guy that ain't gonna win with him. And people say, you're not a real fan. You're not a real fan because you're thinking logical. You telling what your eyes is telling you that. And even with Jameson Williams, people be like, oh man, you ain't a real fan. Oh man, I know where this is going. I know where this is going, bro. So, like I continue to tell a lot of people, bro, a lot of people don't understand. They look at it as a football point of view. Hell of a person, hell of a receiver. But what Valenti said, it had a lot of validity to it. Because Shannon Sharp say something all the time. He said money don't change you, it makes you more of who you already are. So you make an investment into that man, 5 years, 150, 130, whatever it may be, 120. You make that investment into him. What you think he get that money? You think he gonna find Jesus? You think he gonna come a Hebrew Israelite? You think he gonna become saved and sanctified? Hell fucking no. Hell to the motherfucking no. So Valenti said a lot of people got mad, but it was a lot of truth in what he said. He do his 5 years and you let him walk. Or he get to that 5th year option and you possibly trade him. He can't be trusted. And I'm not saying they should do it, but what he's saying is the logical thing to do. It's logic. It's not living in fandom. None of y'all see me, oh man, you should be a little bit more positive. Eat a dick. If you don't want the truth, it's a whole bunch of other great Detroit sports channels you can get lied and pandered to. Trust me. It's quite a few of them. And I guess this channel is a unique experience over here. And that's fine with me. I'm not about to tell lies for a couple dollars. I do this shit because it's fun. That's it. I do this shit because I enjoy doing it. If I didn't enjoy doing it, it don't pay pretty. It don't pay enough. But what Valenti said is true. Like, you really got to think, like, man, if I had this man $100-some million and trust him, like, can I really trust him? Like, hell to the motherfucking no. Nice people around him enabling him to do dumb shit. Like, no. When is he gonna have his moment? And maybe his moment is getting traded, getting cut. Maybe this is scare him straight, but but if he does get suspended and the NFL is adopting the policy of just due process, he probably be suspended next year. If he plea, he gets suspended. Miles. If he plea, he gets suspended. So, I mean, just think about the receivers that's on the chopping block to get suspended next year when they case go through just due process. Rashee Rice. Problem there is, guess what? His suspension won't start. His suspension won't start until his knee heals. Jordan Addison, he got a DUI. His suspension won't start until his case come out, so he can miss a lot of time next year. And apparently, he trying to get out of Minnesota, so that drops his trade stock. So now you starting to look at different receivers just constantly getting in trouble, going to Antonio Brown, Miles. So now you starting to kind of look around. You like, receivers are a dime a dozen. You got to ask yourself, was paying CeeDee Lamb really worth it for the Cowboys? Miles, come on, man. Was it really worth it? Come on. Who else got paid? Tyreek Hill, was it really worth it? They talk about how interchangeable running backs are. Receivers are interchangeable. Look at Miles. Look at the receiver from Jacksonville. He just got hurt though. Brian Thomas Jr. Come on, man. Got him at the end of the first round. Baller. Malik Neighbors is some great talent, but still, look at the motherfucking Giants. So it ain't like you can't just go find another receiver. Yes, J-Mo is unique. It didn't take him 4 or 5 years to learn to run routes. Like Tyreek Hill. He got track speed. He a football player. He get his nose dirty. He block. He's electric with the football. His hand. The offense is definitely different with him. Even in the game in which he didn't get no targets, real targets to do nothing versus Minnesota, you gotta defend. You gotta defend against that. He opened up a lot of things for them. And possibly, going into next year with a new offensive coordinator, you want to have your weapons. But his unique talent and his infectious attitude and his likable personality is why he's still going to be in Detroit. Because he embodies a Detroiter. As much as some of the things that make him embody, as much as some of the things that kind of turn you off to investing in him long term, or kind of like, I don't really like that about him. As much as those things turn you off, but those things also work for him. So his positivity, his infectious personality, people love him. He do a lot of community work. So we got to make sure that we don't let the bad overrule all the positive things that he do off the field too. So like I said before, me personally, I understand what Valenti's saying, that from a business standpoint of view, I really can't count on him. But guess what? The person that we are this year is not the person that we should be next year around this time. That's just the way life goes. You should never be, oh, this nigga changed or he switched up. Like I go back to talk about the Lil Durk situation. You supposed to grow. All them people that's hanging around Lil Durk, it was inevitable. It was inevitable. But the culture tells you to continue to be ignorant. And you see a Charleston White talking about Bun B from UGK, you know, when the dude tried to break in their house and he shot at him and he's claimed to be a law-abiding citizen. Oh, you was gangster. You claimed to be gangster. Like, dude, UGK been rapping since the 90s, bro. You supposed to evolve. You're supposed to evolve as a human being. You're supposed to evolve. You think Ice Cube, the same gangster rapper from 1991, when he dropped that 92, 93, 91, he dropped America's Most? No. People mature. So he in his third year of his contract. Let's see if he changed and stay out of trouble. But people change. For the good, for the bad. For the good, for the bad. People change. We change. So, he just got to make simple lifestyle changes. You just think about his brother. You speeding as his brother. What if you get in a car accident? You know what I'm saying? You fuck his career up. You mess the bag up. His daddy probably chewing his brother out. And as he should. Y'all riding around with two. Get security then, nigga. If you feel that unsafe, get security. That's add another expense to your expenses. Get security. Do you even want to? I don't even want to be nowhere where I feel like I got to use a pistol. If I'm somewhere where I feel like I need a pistol. Guess what? Guess what? I ain't gonna be there. That's my rule of thumb. I ain't about to be there. I'm not gonna be there. And does that make me lesser of a man or lesser as a black person? Man, I give a hell what ninjas think. But he young. And I used to think like him at one point. For sure. He young. But trust and believe me, God done gave you a second chance off the ACL, a second chance off the gambling, a third chance off the pen suspension. And that could have been a total mistake. But guess what? Still go down as a strike, my boy. So hopefully he figure it out. I think you hope the dude figure it out. But what Valenti said was totally inbound. Fans are emotional. They come from a place of emotion. They don't come from a place of logic. Even if the Pistons continue to win less and less games, you're going to have fans that say, well, I still believe in these sorry-ass young players they got. It's just the fan in them. It's just the emotion in them. But I feel like even as a supporter of the team, you got to be logical, bro. You got to be logical with it. So, I'm going to read a few of the comments real quick when I get in here. Boy, after this walk, you can get out my face. Sound like somebody was in my apartment for a minute. I'm tired as hell. One second. Don't start that coughing shit in here. You had all day to cough outside. Don't cough in here. You could do all that shit outside, Playboy. He could do all that shit outside. That's his way of trying to get back outside. Where are these people? Oh, man. Move it. Move it. He said J-Mo. He said free J-Mo. He said J-Mo definitely real Detroit. I think it's nothing bid, but people blow this. And I don't know. When you talking about corruption, yeah, I carry my phone on me all the time in the car. But some of these Detroit cops will lie to you, and we know why. Thing about it is, was it registered or not registered? DPD is corrupt. JMO threw Detroit City under the bus. You know where I live, Detroit. Miss D salute. JMO not wrong. It is Detroit. You go get your gun legitimately on. Like I said, if I feel like I need to, if I feel like I gotta be somewhere where I need a gun, I don't need to be there, bro. Get security. Keys to Wyndham, he should have said it was under the seat. Only say he didn't shoot his missile like Pussico Burst is wild. J-Mo needs to be careful. Don't want to turn to Chad or T.O. playing your way out the lead. Yep, as soon as you can't do it no more. I didn't want to shoot him. Why you keep saying that? Is he gonna be back after the pack? We don't. I mean, shit. Like I said before, they letting people do they just do so. Absolutely. He said a bad boy line here. Martha ain't going for that. Martha cut that nigga quick as hell. They sent a warrant for his arrest to Ken Worthy last week, and it's under review. So they sent it to the prosecutor then. So they got a warrant for his arrest. He in trouble. They in trouble. So I knew he was in trouble when he got a lawyer. Yeah, this nigga about to be gone. NFL's investigate. Of course they gonna investigate it. They investigators better than the investigators you could find. He said he showed that me when he was at the Coney Island with his friend. He from St. Louis, bro. They used to this. Man, nigga, you better get unused to him. He gonna find his ass right back on the street, like Franklin at the end of snowfall. He said, some boy say J-Mo did well. He need to chill. For anybody, when you get the chance to make the big money, you gotta make the priority one. Yep. Glad I caught the lie. J-Mo hood as hell. I mean, J-Mo about to be on the fucking street. Shout out to King Sounds though. He said Lions knew what they was getting themselves when they drafted him. Man, you moved up for this nigga too. Word is they really moved up for Garrett Wilson. I've been at Coney food good, but J-Mo gotta stop hanging around. Yeah, I used to live over there. My pistol's registered, but nothing should come out of his gun. It's registered. He said it's a warrant with the prosecutor filed. Yeah, y'all better be prepared to be without him. But yeah, let me know what y'all girls and guys think. Appreciate y'all. That's all I got. Peace.